Hi there, you are. You're watching the weekly edition of Your Trades on ET Now. This is Priyanka and along with me, Shreyansi. Shreyansi, what a day, at least the kind of move we've seen in the last 2 weeks. We saw a smart short covering rally above which pulled the indices above its 200 DMA yesterday. But today, what we saw that longs were created on Bank Nifty. Nifty did cross 200 DMA yesterday, but then today we saw profit booking in heavyweights that actually weighted on the Indian indices. If you talk about the gainers this week so far, auto was in top gear. Nifty Auto, which gained nearly 4%, energy was up 2.7%. Now FMCG was up 2.5%, and let's not forget that now we are going into the earnings season also. We are going with low expectation, and the stocks and the themes and the sectors have started to show up where earnings visibility is visible. Now, if you talk about standout gainers for today, clearly ONGC, the top counter, the top gainer on Nifty after the Jefferies note, and of course crude trading at 2-month high now. 30% of the correction in ONGC stock is overdone, which seems to be overdone. This is what came from the Jefferies note, which actually took the interest of traders in the stock, and we saw ONGC was up by more than 5%. In a week, it has gained nearly 10% now. Consumer names were buzzing, especially the heavyweights, HUL, Nestle, Britannia, Tata Consumer, and even from the broader market now, where the earning visibility is there, companies which are registering the strong business updates, they are being preferred. Avenue Supermarts, if you talk about surge, nearly 15% during the intraday, and this is purely on the basis of the strong business update. Let's not forget the kind of business update company registered in the last quarter. This was a sheer surprise, and traders took it with a positive hands on it. ITI was 20% up. Saregama was up 16%. Some of the standout gainers clearly. But we saw the real action coming in Power Financier. MK initiated a coverage with the buy rating. Power Financiers like DF Utilities were also buzzing. So a lot of action what we saw today, especially Shreyansi. And this was a week wherein we had low expectation. We had fallen below 200 DMA, and that's what a sharp pullback came in. Nifty, Bank Nifty, but today was not a very good day for heavyweight banks, at least ICICI, HDFC Bank, though Reliance on a flip side was positive.
Yes, absolutely. When you take a look at autos, though, I quickly wanted to mark some of those auto counters, the likes of Tata Motors going home with gains of 3.3% thereabout. Maruti Suzuki as well managed to eke out quite the gain coming in. So those were some of the counters that were buzzing away in trade. Eicher Motors also marginally in the green, so that's the kind of roundup that you saw coming in. But it was really Avenue Supermarts that was shining away in trade, and throughout the trading session, we did see quite the move come in on Avenue Supermarts. In fact, went home with gains of about 10.8% coming in. So that's Avenue Supermarts for you on the back of that robust Q3 number. But other than that, also you did have quite a few triggers coming in for that particular counter. Other than that, there was Kotak Bank. Some little bit of profit booking is something that you saw coming in, at least when Kotak Bank is concerned, because when you take a look at the stock, in the previous day, you did have Citi upgrading the counter to a buy and also initiating a positive 90-day positive catalyst watch as well. Other than that, you did have this week Jefferies also upgrading the counter to a buy. So it's been Kotak Bank that's been buzzing away throughout the course of this week. Some profit booking is largely what you saw coming in for that particular counter. Other than that, it's the healthcare sector that largely got a quick commerce pill coming in on the back of that, getting into quick delivery of medicines as well. Other than that, there's crude, of course, that we've got to take a look at near that 2-month high. And on the flip side, you do have the rupee that has hit an all-time low. Of course, we'll be taking the conversation then forward with our experts as well, and taking stock of all of these questions about whether or not the RBI can then halt the rupee depreciation coming in, whether or not autos are going to be sustaining the kind of moves that we've seen come in for some of those counters, if they'll be in the fast lane as well this month.